good day, and welcome to another episode of Social Media Roundup with TechNext. My name is Onyinye, and with me to discuss these interesting issues, sometimes controversial, sometimes, issues from the social media space, really, is
Dennis.
this guy. What's up, Dennis?
I do.
You don't reach the answer I do. You know what that means when somebody says, "Oh my deal," like
the month.
I just did, bro. It is weird. Don't worry. Next week is salary week.
Can't wait.
Okay, so we have yes, like I said, 3 stories from the social space. First off, earlier this week we came across this story that this lady, I think it was a few days ago really, this lady set her husband ablaze. He came back from, what country was that?
Egypt.
Yes, from Egypt, to surprise her for her birthday, and then it turned into a "you're cheating on me," you allegedly that he cheated and he has a child outside wedlock, blah blah blah. They had issues, and somehow she set him ablaze.
Somehow you say?
Yeah, like
She's such a crazy person.
I'm just like
I think she's
somehow,
a disgrace.
Okay, then it's calm down.
She's a crazy
I'm just trying
person.
to get how you go from that to that very extreme of like setting the person on fire. How unhinged can one be?
Because she's a crazy person, but I don't think it's a function of her being unhinged, as it is a function on the way that we've created a system where people feel like they're entitled to certain things from their partners. I think that if
you're talking about being entitled to fidelity, to respect, yes, you literally promise the person that in a marriage. That's kind of how it works. I mean, I know you're not married. You wouldn't know. Why am I shading you?
like shady care. I don't feel bad.
Of course, you're not supposed to feel bad. It was just, a shade. But yeah, you owe people that.
I don't think you do.
In a committed relationship.
I think that people owe it to themselves to find happiness. People owe it to themselves to find fulfillment.
Definitely.
Even in a marriage.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are in a marriage and you don't have fulfillment, you don't think you're being respected, it's not the other person who is to solve that for you. It's you who will solve that for yourself.
And doing what you need to do.
Exactly.
For
and
yourself.
So if you stay in that marriage and you're being emotionally abused, as they say, or the guy is cheating on you,
you're being disrespected
by constant infidelity. Yeah. Like,
that's the dog.
You can't kill someone's child and say, he cheat on me, I would deal with, like, that doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't.
And I think it also plays into that thing that people do where they like someone and they start to bully the person, right, or say, who do you even look your face or whatever. I'm just like, what do you think will happen? The person will fall in love with you
by bullying. I fell in love because he bullied me so much.
I think Nollywood,
girl,
as well pushes
even
that narrative.
Even
Hollywood,
yeah, pushes
a narrative where you bully people, then they'll fall in love with you. They're like, oh my god, like the recent Bridgerton.
It's so
right. Season 2 of Bridgerton was a bit
right. Like, I hate you so much, but actually I love you.
I hope that
doesn't make any sense.
Just back to what we're talking about, I hope that the woman is arrested and she rots in jail.
Yeah, but if I'm just going to, and I'm not defending anything, I just still feel like it needs to be said that people need to be careful with people's feelings. I just feel like it has to be said because most times we always have this conversation from your perspective, where we always say things like, if you're not being treated well, leave, and things like that. I agree, but still, I think it's not right when you play with people. Because, wait, let me finish. That screenshot we saw that was allegedly from her, where she said, like, his name is T-Bam or something, has pushed me to the edge. Yeah, has pushed me to the edge. This is not going to end well. There's a screenshot of something that looked like a WhatsApp status update. Emotional abuse. Cheating is emotional abuse.
You burn someone's child.
That shouldn't be ideally that shouldn't be the right response, but it's just if you know you're not going to be faithful, maybe then don't get into a committed
I
relationship.
was listening to a podcast recently. Like I've listened to it before, but I was listening to it again. Gail King and I think it was Oprah. They're talking about. They're just talking basically, and there's one point where Gail King said that in her marriage,
Is
there
she
was one
married
time-
or was married?
she was married.
Oh, okay.
There was one time where her husband told her, "When will the Gail King show end?" And and then she went on to say that he just could never be happy with her. There's nothing that she could have done,
Yeah.
right?
Now he'll be impressed by.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, it's your choice to make.
Yeah.
You make the choice that is right for you, that you
Mhm.
think you deserve.
Imagine that. Well, I do agree with you. Even when you're being cheated on, as much as it isn't right to cheat on people or play with their emotions, the response should not be physical violence
Absolutely not.
or to the point of taking someone's life. Like Dennis said, if you're not receiving what you would want or what you expect from a relationship,
Bounce.
girl, that's the door, right? It's not even at this point, Dennis. I don't even believe that it's something that should be talked about. It's just something that you should just make your calculations.
You won't believe it.
See what is being shown to you, and then quietly make your decision and just leave.
You won't believe how many people do not know that this is that is
It's
what
not
they
something to
should
be
do.
talked about, because I feel like when someone is not giving you what you need,
But then there's the entitlement. People are coming into relationship with so much baggage and so much entitlement.
Baggage, because somebody like her,
Part of the baggage is entitlement.
This situation now, Dennis, I don't think she's well. I don't think she's
I
emotionally
think she's well. I
stable.
think she's
No,
she feels. She
Dennis,
felt like
there is nobody who's emotionally stable.
she
that
felt
would
like
think
he
of
should not
setting
cheat
a
on
person
her.
ablaze.
What are you talking about? Those Sokoto people, uncle. Is it not Sokoto that thing happened?
What thing?
Deborah.
Yeah, that's religious. We're talking about a relationship here. Somebody is cheating on you.
I think she was very well in her senses, and she did that.
I can't comprehend.
She did that because she wants to say that if nobody will have you, if I won't have you, nobody will have you.
Or maybe something like, you can't take me for granted and do whatever. I will show you. You know there are people who are like that. I will show you.
Such a stupid woman. I'm so angry. Anytime I hear this kind of story of,
please try not to kill anybody because they cheated on you. Just leave. Look for somebody that will not cheat.
she's a
Please.
disgrace, and she will rot in jail.
When they catch her,
Such
that's it, she's
a
alive.
criminal, unhinged, crazy person.
Talking about marriage issues. Somebody got married.
Is that somebody?
I'm not even excited about this.
Bad
Whatever.
Bene. She said somebody got married.
One person like that got married for the 4th time. Jennifer Lopez. Let me call her like an Anambra woman. Jennifer Lopez. Got married for the 4th time to whoever. To who?
Ben Affleck.
Whatever.
She loves
I am
love.
beefing them so. Yeah,
She
that's the
believes in
thing.
love.
She doesn't believe in love. She has issues. I think I've written about this on my Facebook. She just literally came out of the relationship with A-Rod. And in 2 seconds,
was a bit too
what
quick.
is it, Jennifer? What is it? Rest. I'm advising you.
There was this rumor that
Rest.
there was this rumor that I heard
Zwani
that-
K rest.
there was this rumor that I heard that she actually broke up with A-Rod because Ben Affleck was
Became
single.
single. What the
And he
hell?
was on the market, and he was like, there were like all of these pictures of him smoking on the
Why
street.
is Ben
picking
Affleck
up
even
lunch.
a catch? He cheated on Jennifer Garner with the nanny. He constantly cheated on her all through their marriage. He was an alcoholic, not even the pretty kind of alcohol. He was a mean drunk to Jennifer, and that is the person that Jennifer
don't
Lopez
even-
leaves A-Rod for.
I-
You know, this is the problem. A lot of women make horrible relationship decisions, and they come out and they're like, "Man has come, he hurt me." You think you're special. Anyway, she got married. That's the that's the gist. You were going to say.
I mean, I hope that I will feel very sad if she comes out of this marriage a loser. And
What
I'm not
do you
even saying that the marriage won't last or whatever, but if she comes out of this marriage a loser, I'm just going to be like, come on,
I
girl.
honestly, should I say this? I honestly do not think they would last. And this is not even me being a bad belly. Did they even go through therapy together?
They've been together for before.
Yeah, before there's a reason they broke up. I mean, I think that people do this thing where
He was not in the right space of mind. He had alcohol
Even
problems. Now
now.
he's out of rehab.
oh, you think that they're out of rehab and that's
I'm telling you
did you
what
see
they
their
said.
wedding
These
picture?
are the-
He
this is
looked
the gist.
drunk in the
I
wedding
think it was in
picture.
Vegas and it was like
It was
impromptu.
exactly according to page 6. They said that she rushed. That was so. That was a big shade. Like she rushed and married him before he gets a cold feet, which is a possibility. If you ask me, I do not think that
I
Ben
mean, she
Affleck
did
wants to
that
marry
though.
again, and this is why it will not last because they jump into these things. It's like if there is. See, I just shut off from anything Jennifer Lopez when she did not work out with Marc Anthony. After all that crying and he's the love of my life, and then you divorce him, I'm done
And
with
she
her.
sang, I ain't your mama.
That's her business.
Oh, I ain't your mama.
That's,
Who is looking for mama in Marc Anthony and Ben Affleck the most? I
Do you
still feel like Ben
understand?
Affleck is like
yes,
the one that wants
needs
mama.
exact. I think I don't know. I'm not shading her, but then her mother was married 5 times, so maybe she's trying to beat her mother's record because this is her fault, and I do not. I don't know. I don't see it. I feel like they still have so much work to do. I feel like it was rushed.
I just feel like Ben Affleck is not the right guy for her.
No,
I felt
A-Rod
like
was
A-Rod would have been,
perfect.
but obviously we don't know what happened in the relationship.
We don't know, but A-Rod was this. He looked like this calm, family guy.
He's very stable.
Do you get
No scandal, I think. I don't think he has ever had any
None.
scandal. Just a
None.
stable person. He's an adult.
He
looks like
a
an
grown
adult,
man,
like a grown man,
exactly.
yeah.
And then she's singing "I'm Not Your Mama," but you're picking men who need more.
Who need mamas?
You're
I
the
ain't
one
your
You're
mama.
making these choices, Jennifer. I'm not happy with you if you can tell from it. From the tone of my voice. Not that it's my concern, but I just love you so much. Love her, I mean Jennifer. And I wish you'd make better decisions when it comes to men. But then it's her choice.
Absolutely.
So if you're happy, I guess I have to be happy for you.
Dated a dancer, Casper Busmat. Ah.
In the whole New York, in the whole America, you did not see somebody in your level. It's all these relationships like this will never work if they are not at par. What are you doing?
A-Rod was just really like a lovely
I
person.
loved A-Rod.
And there was this article in another newspaper that I read where they really spoke about their marriage, about when they were dating and how he was giving her business advice.
He
And I was
looked
like, that is
he looked
that was
like
very
they
lovely.
had lots of business.
But now they'll just be smoking and drinking
That's what, and
drinking
getting
beer.
high. I feel like she likes to be on this.
Then she's now going to come and do an interview with ABC and say, I'm in a better space
I
now.
bet let her go and sit down.
I
She
was
also-
being abused.
See, that's why I told you that she needs therapy. Sometimes, if you're not
Is it because you
healed,
don't like Ben Affleck?
it's
Because
no.
the people that like him
If
say
you-
nice
if
things
you see
about
that-
him.
If you notice, I'm not even talking about Ben. I'm talking about Jen. If you're not healed, you will not even know what stable and healthy love looks like. You think it's based off of feelings or that rush. It's beyond that. It should be. I'm done with this Jennifer and Ben.
To be honest, what
I
else
I
is
wish
in
you
our
guys
agenda?
the best, I guess, until we hear that you're done with each other.
Oh, yeah, what's on our agenda?
Saying that. Finally, this is a sad one. Earlier in the week, it was announced that very popular actress Ameh on the Johnson's show,
Adame.
Adame. Yes. Well, she passed on in a hospital in Delta State. We're just incredibly saddened by this news. She had a prolonged battle with depression and mental health issues, and I guess that's it. It's just really saddening, really, because she just looked like such a happy soul, full of life, and then now she's no more, and everyone has been mourning her. We would just like to say that I guess may her soul rest in peace. Not I guess, definitely.
Yeah, so rest in power is how they say it now.
Yeah, that's how they say, but I'd like to tell her to rest in peace. When she was here, she had lots of struggles, losing her siblings, losing her child, dealing with depression. I mean, I think she would like to rest in peace. Yeah, I think so. So, rest in peace, Adame. You've definitely been missed. We'll miss you. I really wonder how the Johnson show is going to be now.
Absolutely.
Without her.
She was just such a force. A very talented comedian.
Right.
Very talented comedic actor.
Right.
She was amazing, go-lucky, happy, vibrant, full of life, active, agile. Had only kind things to say about people. She was never in the news for the wrong reasons. And obviously, this is a very sad one. I think it's a blow to the Nollywood industry as well. And
definitely blow.
We are praying for her. We're praying for other members of her family.
Her friends.
Her friends who I'm very sure will be grieving.
Yeah.
At this time. It also sort of underscores how that thing that people say when someone dies and like there's nothing to this life.
Right.
This life can be very meaningless.
Very, very. And for me, it just got me thinking of how grief deals with people. A lot of people say that she never really recovered from losing her daughter in 2020. How grief, it's just really how we even handle grief in this part of the world. I feel like we are largely an insensitive people. The Nigerian society, the way they handle grief is very insensitive. And
I think that people are just very stupid with it as well, to put it mildly. So someone that I know had lost her father, and her father died like 2 days ago, and she was at work and just trying to like get things done, and a customer comes in, and I was there, I wanted to buy something as well, and then the customer was just saying that, you don't join me, your papa don't go, you don't join me. And I could see the woman's face that she just wasn't having it. And the woman just kept on, and I wanted to say, madam, you know the shame, get sense.
That's like I told
as
you,
big like this.
We are very insensitive. The way we deal with grief, you see the people that tell you that it did happen, now you don't old, make it go rest. So because of that, I shouldn't mourn.
She was 48. Like I think that was 48.
Yeah, she was 40. So when someone dies, it's always like. So I'm just, I guess at that, I guess I don't even know what to say.
It's so sad.
It's quite sad, and I hope
I think what this means is live a good life.
Right.
This means live a good life because, she wasn't someone who devoted her time to trash fans for being poor, which is something that we see with many celebrities. Like, you are living at Oshodi and you're talking to me on Twitter.
No, she wasn't that kind of a person. She was very real.
She was real.
She had this very real vibe to her, which I really loved.
Such a kind soul.
Yeah, and I guess for me, the lesson is really live your life, enjoy your life, do everything. Even though she's gone, I feel like she did everything she wanted to do. She was a celebrated actress.
Highly celebrated. She was highly funny.
Celebrated. She was great at her job.
She redefined comedy for an industry where comedy was about bullying women.
Exactly.
And saying unkind things about people.
I agree.
Her comedy was more about making fun of herself to entertain.
True. That's true.
Yeah.
So, Ada, we're really going to miss you. I really don't know who's going to take your place in the Nigerian film industry.
I think it's just going to be
void, really.
Vacant.
Yeah, and rest well, really.
Absolutely.
Rest well. That's our show, guys.
You can follow us on social media at technext.ng. We're on Instagram. We're everywhere with our website. Subscribe to our newsletter, TechNext Roundup. We have amazing content there for you. You can follow me on Twitter as well. I am Dala Dennis, DALEDNNIS, and she is
Egodi Goddess. That's it.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Until next time. Ciao.